Yeah, that was a good sound. Like something heavenly. Sometimes we need some feeling of eternity, heavenly, endlessness, the endless world that we are part of. They say that the spiritual world is just three fingers away. So it is close by. The spiritual world is within. You can't separate spiritual from the real the reality that we are able to see. We can't separate the spiritual. And when I was listening to this, we can't really explain that everything have to do with mathematics, numbers. Everything is in numbers. Everything is definable in mathematics. Every grain of sand is mathematics. In the end, it's all numbers, construction. and what we don't see, maybe that is beyond the mathematics that we can calculate. That is just obvious, self-explanatory. That what we don't see, we can't calculate, but we know that it's there. We know how to calculate. We know how to use the numbers in order to get understanding of things, even though we don't know mathematics. Me, for example, I don't have those mathematics skills that you would like to have if you would understand more of this nature. But I can fairly say that I get a hint of it, that everything is mathematics. Everything can be calculated. And I bet they have gone into the realm that is invincible for the naked eye in order to calculate and add up. But I think they need to use something different. And while I was listening to this, it was on some channel. A rabbi was explaining, going into deep matter, that everything is spiritual in a broader sense. We are into a spiritual world that is true. The truthness to the reality is the spirituality that we are looking into. Lies is breaking down and making a mess, and disorder and chaotic chaos. Maybe we can say say something here that is okay to use. Mathematics. We can use that. I'm a little bit afraid to use that because it is not my thing. It is not my... let me see. Let me see to this. Mathematics. The reality. Only if you break it with a nonsensical statement, it breaks down. It creates disorder. Everything is breaking down if you implement a lie. For example, evolution is a lie. It's a false statement. Because you have so many dependent, the elements that is dependent on evolution. That one thing develop into something else. It's a statement of lies, because it wouldn't make any sense. Even how many years you want to add on it, it doesn't really give sense. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense regarding matter, time, nor the components that are involved in order to make new cells, new creations. That's how even the statement that there is no God is a lie. They will end up winding themselves up in a very confused reality. People are more confused, seemingly, when the knowledge is high. That is something to reflect on. At the same time that the knowledge is so potent and vivid, people are confused. The truth is subject to lies. That's why the spiritual world will be intoxicated by these lies. People buy into preachers that lie. They promise wealth. I wouldn't go for that. That is a lie. You know it is a lie. Because they can dress up like people with fortune and fame and promise that you would do exactly as they did, which was pure luck or pure evil, pure cheat, pure bribery, pure egoism, pure whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It is a lie. People want those leaders. Don't follow leaders. Watch where you are going. Watch. Be aware of your own foot, where you are stepping. Watch where you are stepping. If Bob Dylan heard this, I think he would love it, because I think, don't follow leaders. They are bribed, they are corrupted, they are nepotism. But watch where you are where you are putting your foot. That is my translation of watch the parking meters. You have to pay your bill. That is Bob Dylan's statement, and it is a very wise statement. He is sobering up everyone that listens to him. Sober up, Bob Dylan. He is a good man. You see, the truth is all spiritual. And if we consent to the truth, if we agree to the truth, we are part of that spirituality. And even more, if we love the truth, we have a lot of doing with our own mistakes, our own sobriety, our own ability to sober up and be aware what we are doing. If we pervert the blessing that is from the truth, if we pervert it, if we lie, if we go around and cheat people, that is horrendous. That is breaking down the reality. Because you have to build on something. You have to build on truth. The truth is not what you make it to be. So therefore the lie will be a truth. No, the truth is breaking each other down. The lies that we put out there, the truth will build up, the lies will break down. 3-finger measurement is the distance to their spiritual reality. Here you have matter, but it is still built up by this entity that you can call spirituality, that is ever in motion, all the time, creating, appearing. It is so big, it's so large, we can't grasp it. It is momentous. We are so much in the God's hand as we can be. Therefore, why lie? Why would we lie about that? The truth is not in my mouth. That's why I'm calling myself a false prophet. The truth is not here, what I say. Don't listen to me. Be that grown up, mature, that you don't lay your life in others' hands, not even mine. Don't answer to me. Watch the parking meter. Watch where you are going, putting your foot. You should be aware of those simple facts. You can be your own judge of what is right and wrong. And if you do something unaware, that you hurt someone, that you make someone feel bad, you should be aware and be brought to awareness of those matters. That is so important. What you do to others. Are you so big that you are just arrogant shitbag? Are you so big that you don't even care about people's sensitivity? Are you so big that everyone have to praise you? Are you so big that you even eat lice as for breakfast? Why are you fooling around? Why are you trampling on other people's lives? Don't put your foot in the wrong bed. You see the reality. They can't even explain where the water came from because it is not of this world. I think that there is some big ice blocks out there in space that came to this globe. Tell us that watered, and it is an eternal circulation of water, and every time it circulates it's pure and clean. It evaporates and it returns. And no one can really explain water. It's a foreign. If you mix the ingredients of these three molecules, or what it's called, H2O, if you mix it in a slightly different way, it becomes poisonous, toxic, and not for any good use. But this water that we are drinking every day is so pure in its own beginning. It's only the pollution. You can see the water is cleaning up the pollution when it rains. It brings down the pollution to the earth and clean it up. It cleans your clothes. It cleans your body. It cleans your food and everything. Water. It's just that pure, undefinable blessing that God gave the world. What would we do without water? We will be drained out completely. We will not have any life without this water. So why don't people worship water rather than the sun? Or worship the one that gave the water? You see the truth. The water contains an exact amount of molecules and certain ingredients that we maybe even don't know how it is able for those elements to be combined as to be water. As to be water. It is a mysterious matter, because it can evaporate, it can be liquid, and it can be ice. But it is still there. It is not any new water. It is the old, the water that God's Spirit hovered over. I listen to a lot of things like that, and it makes me reflect. The truth is in everything. The truth is also in the lies. Just bring the lies into the light, and it will be truth. It will be transformed into truth, into honesty, into something of a blessing, because when we do lies, when we do wrong, we tamper with something that is influencing ourselves. So we feel so bad. We feel so down when we are tampering with the holiness of the truth. When we trample on people's feelings and do wrong to each other, rather than to be a blessing, we do wrong. It influences ourselves. It's like this cancer or sickness or virus that is influencing our body. So when the light is penetrating, so instead of lying, I talk the truth. I confess. The light is shining out of this mud of lies. I tried to fix it, but I failed. I tried to do the best thing by lying, by cheating, by avoiding. There's many aspects to lies. There is many aspects to... Not all of them are bad per se, but they say, Jewish say that if you break the heart, lies have this quality to it, that it breaks the heart. If you, for example, give promises that is not true, you will break the heart. If you say something like you have a child, or you know some children or someone that try their best to do something, like a performance and so on, and you say it's so great, it's the world's best, and you just exaggerate into something that is not meant to really be true, but you want to encourage people by lying. So that is a break. You break the heart, because if you lead someone to believe such a lie, it's the blame is on you. If you make people sorry because they thought wrong of themselves, they got wrong impression of themselves, you can say so much good without lying. It's just approach to each and every one you need to learn as the encourager that you may want to be. In order to encourage people, you have to be connected to the truth in order for them to believe it too. It's just kind of obvious that if you want to encourage someone that is depressed, broken down, you have to connect to the truth and give hope, give meaning, give sense to those individuals that are in this despair and desperate for meaning. I was talking a little bit about that yesterday, that you can feel off. You can feel so much off and so much alone because you are searching for the truth, and by exposing what you feel and what you think makes you even more desperate, because you don't get the feedback that you really are searching for. And this kind of disharmonious state of mind. But the truth is a stabilizer for the mind. The truth is making you harmonious. It's making you real. It's making the reality real. What you believe and what you think is the reality. Even though you feel sometimes quite off. You want to explore, you want to go on further. But you have to have this attachment to the truth. Love for the truth. So I started with mathematics, and I think mathematics for many people is a good thing because they are connected to the reality. If the math doesn't add up, if the numbers doesn't add up, it will never be mathematics. It will be chaotic. It will be wrong. But listen to two words. Listen to the truth that is talking to you all the time. The truth is what is talking to you. Nothing else. Nothing could be more spiritual than the truth. That is kind of also quite obvious. Nothing could be more spiritual than the truth. People may not understand those statements, but I think it is what it is all about. Kind of a blessing and humbling to know that you have to do so much, even though that is not enough, but you do what you do. Watch the parking meter, pay the bills, do the right thing. Don't mind everyone else. I told my friend yesterday that when I was baptized in the Holy Spirit, I learned how to not mind what everyone was saying. What was preached, what was said in a spiritual act. I don't really believe them so much now anymore. I was naive. I was a child. I couldn't handle. But we are all human. And so rarely do you find people that are leaders, that admit wholeheartedly that to be a leader, it's so much tormenting because you have to keep to the truth. You have to walk the narrow way. It's hard to be accepted without ending up as a prophet. Be the spokesman for the truth. Be spokesman for those that doesn't have any rights. Add up the numbers. Find out that it is only the right thing to do. Do the arithmetics. Every grain of sand, every atom is a building block that God created. Yes, so you and me can be embraced and embrace everything that is real. Okay, my friends, it is Thursday and I've been cleaning up myself. The house, the apartment. So I wish you all a blessed day and peace for Israel and Jerusalem.